We'll start. Sayantan.
Just 1 minute, Guruji. Guruji can start actually.
Yeah. Shrutismritipurananam alayam karunalayam namami bhagavatpada shankaram lokashankaram sadashivadamarambham shankaracharya madhyamam asmadacharya padyantam vande guru paramparam arunam karunatarangitakshim dhritapasam pushpushpabanachapam animadibhiravrutam mayokrihi ahamityeva vibhavaye bhavanim. Some problem is there on the screen. There is a patch coming on the screen. Not okay.
Yeah.
Okay. With the abundant blessings of our Acharya Swamiji, we have been fortunate to be able to participate in this Jnana Yajna of LALITHA SAHASRANAMA. We are in shloka number 69 now. Let us take up 69.
Yeah. Can you see 69 shloka, Mama?
What happened to
Corrected.
Haramin.
Yeah, thank you.
Purushartha Prada Purna Bodhini Bhuvaneshwari Ambika Anadi Nidhana Hari Brahmendra Sevita Narayani Nadarupa Namarupa Vivarjita Krimkari Rimati Hridya Heyo Padeya Varjita.
We have been looking at various qualities associated with Devi, which will help us to develop our own virtues. That is the idea. Because what is bhakti? Bhakti is love of Devi. So love of Devi can develop only when we appreciate fully the entire gamut of what Devi consists of. What is Devi? That is the purpose of this LALITHA Sahasranama. We have seen various aspects. We have seen aspects connected with Nirguna Brahman. We have seen various aspects dealing with Saguna Brahman. We have seen aspects dealing with Bhakta Anugraham, which is what we are now into. As a part of that, we saw Bhandasuravadha, etc., etc. Now, Purushartha Prada, one who bestows on us the four Purusharthas. Purusha Artha means the aim of life, the goal of life, goal of Purusha. Purusha means Jiva. The goal of Jiva, there are four goals: Dharma, Artha, Kama, and Moksha. Now, all those goals, all those Purusharthas are given to us by Devi, because there are passages in Puranas which say that you can go to a particular Devata for a particular purpose, but it is Devi only who can give everything. There are passages, for example, in Padma Purana it says, Ganesham Pujayet Yastu Vignastasya Nabadhate Arogyarthe Arthaye Suryam Dharma Mokshaya Madhavam Shivam Dharmartha Mokshaya Chaturvargaya Chandikam. So if you go to Devi, you will get all the four. Purna. Purna means one who is complete. Because all of us, all the creation, by definition, is incomplete. Why? Because it is a mixture of sattva, rajas, and tamas, the three gunas. Anything which is into these three gunas is bound to be incomplete because it has not reached the gunatita stage, beyond the guna stage, which is what Devi is, which is what Parabrahman is. We have seen that before. So anything which has come down to the level of the gunas is apurna, incomplete. So she is the only one who is purna. Though the universe is purnam by itself, because there is nothing apurna which can emanate from a purna vastu. Purnamada purnamidam purnat purnamudachyate purnasya purnamadaya purnameva avashishyate. So this is Purnam, that is also Purnam. That is Devi is Purnam and the created world is also Purnam, no doubt about it. But since the Jivas, since the created beings are having the Upadhi of Avidya, there is a problem. Though the Jiva is Purnam, he doesn't realize that. He thinks that he is Apurna. That point is brought out here. Bhogini. Bhogini means one who has all the bhogas with her. Bhoga means enjoyments. All the bhogas she is having with her. So whatever you want, you can get from her. Bhuvaneshwari, she is the Ishwari of all the bhuvanas. There are Chaturdasha bhuvanas, according to Shastra, 14. The Bhumi and above 7. 7 including Bhumi and above. Then there are 7 below, Atala, Vitala, etc. up to Patala. So all these together constitute 14 bhuvanas, and these 14 worlds are part of one Brahmanda. There are Ananta Koti Brahmanda, several crores of Brahmandas, and she is the Ishwari of all the Brahmandas. Akhilanda Koti Brahmanda Nayika, that is the name. So Bhuvaneshwari also means the same. Of course, the commentator has given another interesting meaning. The commentator says, there is a bija which comes later on, Henkari. There is a bijam called Bhuvaneshwari bija. That is called Hri. Since she is, all her power is vested in that bijam, she is Bhuvaneshwari. Since Bhuvaneshwari bijam has all the powers of Devi, she is Bhuvaneshwari. Ambika. Ambika means mother. One who has given birth to us. Janani. Ambika means Janani. I think we saw before, Mata is not Janani. Mata can be any mother who has helped the baby to grow in various ways. Whereas the one who has given birth, she is called Janani. So same Ambika. Amba, Ambika, all mean mother. She is the mother of the entire creation. Of course, this is mentioned in several ways in several Puranas. Vishweshwarim Jagadhatrim Sthiti Samharakarini Saubinidram Bhagavatim Vishnu Ratulatejatam. This is what Devi Mahatmam says. Jagadhatrim. That name is also going to come later on. Anadi Nidhana. One who is not having Adi and Nidhanam. Adi means beginning, Nidhanam means end, extinction. One who does not face a beginning, one who does not face an extinction. Now, a vastu, an object, a person who is there eternally, all the time, at all places, cannot have a beginning and cannot have an end. That is what he is saying. Because as opposed to Devi, all the other jivas have a beginning and an end. Adi and Nidhanam. We are all subject to Adi and Nidhanam. She is the only one. Nidhanam means death for a human being. Nidhanam means death for a person who does not have a beginning and an end. She is Anadi Nidhanam. Hari Brahma Indra Sevita. one who is worshipped by Vishnu, Brahma, and Devendra. Now, if you go to the description of Srinagar in the Purana, the abode of Devi, LALITHA SAHASRANAMA, etc., etc., then you will find that there are several prakaras outside the Chintamani Griha. We saw that before. Now, there are 25 prakaras, and Vishnu, Brahma, and Devendra have their abodes in one of those enclosures. Vishnu has his residence between 17th and 18th prakara, Brahma between 16th and 17th, and Indra and other Dikpalakas, the 8 Dikpalakas, have their residence between 14th and 15th prakara. So, what does this mean? They are there mainly for paying their worship, offering their worship to Devi. Narayani. Narayani can be interpreted in 2 ways. One is the Shakti of Narayana. Another is one who has created Narayana. One who has created Narayana. Another is Shakti. Both are correct. Both are same actually. Because if you see Devi Bhagavatam, it says clearly how Devi created Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva for the purpose of conducting the affairs of the universe, creation, sustenance, destruction, etc. Now, having created them, they were powerless. They themselves went to Shripura and then complained to Devi that we are powerless, we don't know what to do, we don't have any ability. Then Devi offers them the Shaktis. Mahagauri, Mahalakshmi, Mahasaraswati. This is what Devi Bhagavatam describes in detail. Very detailed presentation is there. So she is the one who has created Narayana. She is also the one who gave the Shakti to Narayana, and the Shakti is herself, her own Amsha. Now, why is he called Narayana? He is called Narayana because Nara means waters. Because Narayana is lying down on waters. He is called Narayana, Narayana. This is one. There are many explanations for the term Narayana. Apo Narayate Prokta, Apo Vai Narasunavaha, Ayanam Tasyata Yasmat, Tena Narayana Smritaha. He is lying down on the water, so he is Narayana, one thing. And all the living beings, including human beings, are born out of water. Water is the first source. Apo Vai Narasunavaha. Ayanam tasyata yasmat, tena narayana smritaha. Naranam ayanam yasmat, tasmat narayana smritaha. This is another definition. Because he is the destination. He is the final goal to be reached by naras. Narasya ayanam. Ayanam means destination. Destination for human beings. So he is called Narayana. Like that there are a few other meanings, but the essential thing is, we have seen it before, there is the concept of abheda, non-difference particularly between Devi and Vishnu. We have seen it before. So that way also she is Narayani. Apart from having created the 3 devatas and given them their power, apart from that, she is herself Narayana. There is no difference between her and Narayana. Is a statement made in Purana frequently. We saw this statement earlier also. Kadachit laliteshani Umrupa Krishna Vigraha. Kadachite laliteshani Umrupa. She takes the form of a male. Krishna Vigraha. Venunada Vinodena Karoti Vivasham Jagate. योऽयं चकास्ति गगनार्नवरत्नकान्तिः योऽयं सुरासुरगुरुः पुरुषः पुराणः यद्वा ममार्थमिदम् अन्धकसूदनस्य देवि त्वमेव स इति प्रतिपादयन्ति. So like that, there are many verses in many Puranas which mention the identity of Narayana and Devi. Nadarupa, she is of the very form of Nada. What is Nada? Nada is the primal sound. What is primal sound? The sound which is the first one. For all the Vedas, there is a basic sound, that is Om. That is what Veda itself says. Veda itself says that all the Vedas have their beginning from Om. The only Om was there at the beginning, then all the Vedas have come about. Now, that is called Nada, because after creating Vedas, Vedas are in fact the very life breath of Devi, life breath of Parameshwara. That is Yasya Nishwasitam Vedaha. Veda itself says. We'll see that later on also. This is going to come again. Now, here what we are trying to understand is, since Omkara is defined as Nada, and since Devi herself has taken the form of Veda, we saw it before also. So she is Nada Rupa, she is the very form of Nada. But what is important about Nada or Omkara? Because all the creation starts from there. All the creation has its source in Omkara. Without Omkara, there is no creation. If you remember the story of Subramania's encounter with Brahma, Subramania asks Brahma, what is the meaning of Omkara? He is unable to give the correct meaning. Then Subramania punishes Brahma, and then he says, if you don't know Omkara, how can you do the creation? This is how it starts. So Omkara is the basis of all creation. Everything starts from Omkara. So Nada, Bindu, Kala. This is how the progression of creation has been defined. From Nada comes Bindu, from Bindu comes Kala. Kala expands into the universe. Nama Rupa Vivarjita. That is one who does not have names and forms. Just 1 minute. Sorry for the interruption. Nama Rupa Vivarjita. One who is free from names and forms. Because all the creation is defined by Nama and Rupa, name and form. You cannot imagine any created being without a name and without a form. These two are the defining characteristics of any created being. And this does not apply to Devi. Why it does not apply to? She also has a name, she also has a form. All her names and forms are assumed for our purpose. They are not in reality her names and forms, which we have seen before. Parabrahma Swarupini, as Parabrahma Swarupini, she does not have a name or a form. She is defined as Sachidananda. Sachidananda cannot have a name or a form. This is only an approximate definition of something which cannot be defined, something which cannot be explained. We have seen it. So that is what she is. And what she has created is having names and forms. So Sachidananda has created names and forms. This is nicely mentioned in many texts. One text says, Asti bhavati priyam nama rupam chet yamsha panchakam adyatrayam brahma rupam jagadrupam tato dvayam asti bhavati priyam. This is another way of calling Sachidananda. Sachidananda is also called in Upanishad as Asti, Bhati and Priyam. Asti means that only exists. Chit, that only has got consciousness. Bhati means it shines. It shines because of its consciousness. All the other shine comes from that shine, the basic consciousness. Ananda, that is what is mentioned by Priyam here. Asti Bhavati Priyam, is another way of saying. Nama Rupam Chet Amsha Panchakam. These are the 5 characteristics of Sachidananda as well as the created beings. Adyatrayam Brahma Rupam. The first 3 refer to Parabrahman. Jagadrupam Tatodvayam. The next 2 refer to Jagat. So that is Nama Rupa Vivarjita. Hrinkari. Now there are many Bijaksharas connected with Devi. We have seen many. But if there is one Bijakshara which is basic, which is the source of all other Bijaksharas, that is Hrim. Hrim is the highest in the Devi worship. All other, there are so many, Ain, Kli, Kaum, Shrim, so many of them. Now all of them refer to certain aspects of Hrim. Hrim is the first one. That is why in Panchadashakshari mantra, each of those 3 sections called kutas ends with Hrim, we saw before. So there are 3 Hrinkaras in Panchadashakshari mantra. And same is explained in great detail in Lalitha Trishati. In fact, there each letter has got 20 names. And each of these Hrinkaras again has got 20. So 3 into 20, 60 names are there, starting with Hrim there in Lalitha Trishati. Now, the explanation for this is, Hrinkara is called Bhuvaneshwari Bija. Just now we saw Bhuvaneshwari. This is what is the name for Hrim? That is called Bhuvaneshwari Bijam. And why it is called Bhuvaneshwari Bijam? Because all Srishti, Sthiti, Samhara, all these happen based on Hrim. That is why it is called Bhuvaneshwari Bijam. In fact, there is another explanation given in Devi Bhagavatam, which is another way of saying the same thing. There it says, it explains Hrim like this. Very beautiful explanation. The first one, Hakara, refers to Sthula Sharira, the gross body. Then next is Rakara, Ra, that refers to Sukshma Sharira, the subtle body. Then we have E, Kri, isn't it? E. The Ekara refers to Karana Deha, that is causal body. Then there is the Eem, Reem. It doesn't stop with Hri, it goes to Hrim. The Eem is called Ardhamatra. That's how it ends, isn't it? that Ardhamatra is beyond the creation, because all creation is contained with Stula, Sukshma and Karana Shariras. Now, the one who created these Shariras, one who gave life to these Shariras, is the fourth one, the Ardhamatra, Devi Rupa. This is what Devi herself has explained in Devi Gita, in Devi Bhagavatam. Trinkari. Hrimati. Here Hri means Lajja, that is bashfulness. Because bashfulness is associated with women. Krishkate Lakshmishcha Patnyau Ahoratre Parshve. Veda says this. Krishkate Lakshmishcha Patnyau. There are also two consorts of Bhagavan are mentioned. One is Hri, another is Lakshmi. Now, that Hri also means the same. Lajja. Hridya. Hridya means, it can have two meanings. Hridya means one who is very much liked by us. One who is very much liked by us. We like something, then it is called Hridya. We like it with our heart. That is why it's called Hridya. That is one. Second is one who has her abode in the hearts of yogis. One who resides in the hearts of yogis. She is also Hridya. So two meanings can be given to this. Heyopadeya Varjita. Heya Upadeya Varjita. One who does not have Heya and Upadeya. Heya means something to be abandoned, something to be left. Upadeya, something to be acquired, something to be got. There is nothing which is there for her, for Devi, to be abandoned or to be accepted. Because this abandoning, acceptance, etc., are with reference to an object which is external to us, isn't it? We abandon something because it is external to us, we don't like it. We accept something, it is external to us, we like it. So, question of liking, not liking, question of something being external is only for created beings. The Devi herself, just as Namarupa Vivarjita, she does not have a name and a form. She also cannot have Heya and Upadeya, something to be abandoned and something to be acquired. Pravritti and Nivritti, now something which, in which you go all along, something which you abandon. Now these paths, Pravritti, Nivritti, Margas, are for us. They don't apply to a Purna Vastu, which is Sachidananda. Next, we'll finish this. Purushartha Pradapurna Bhogini Bhuvaneshwari Ambika Nidhana Hari Brahmendra Tevita Narayani Nadarupa Namarupa Vivarjita Trinkari Hrimati Hridya Heyopadeya Varjita.
राजराजाचितारागी रम्या राजीवलोचना रञ्जनी रमणीरस्य रणत्किङ्किनी मेखला रमा राकेन्दुवदना रतिरूपा रतिप्रिया रक्षाकरी राक्षसग्नि रामा रमणलम्पटा.
Rajarchita. Now the commentary, the ordinary meaning can be one who is worshipped by Chakravartis, emperors. That can be a meaning, but that is not a very impressive meaning. But the commentator gives a different meaning. He says there are two entities, two devatas, who are known by the name of Rajaraja. Who are they? One is Kubera, another is Manu. Kubera mantra says he is Rajaraja, isn't it? When we do the Deeparadhana, we say that. So he is known as Rajaraja. Similarly, Manu is also known as Rajaraja because he is the one who is responsible for creating human beings and controlling. He is like a king, like a Chakravarti. So these two are known in Shastras as Rajarajas, and these two are out of the 12 main Devi Upasakas we saw listed last time. Manishchandra, Kubera, etc. So there Manu comes, Kubera comes, and each of them has developed their own Panchadashakshri mantra variation. We saw that. Sri Vidya variation. So that is the greatness of Manu and Kubera. So Raja Raja Archita. Rajni means who is the consort of Kameshwara, who is known as Raja Rajeshwara. Because she is the consort of Raja Rajeshwara, she is Rajni, the queen. Ramya means beautiful. One who is very enchanting, whose very form is very enchanting, whose leelas are enchanting. Everything is about Devi is enchanting. So Ramya, Rajiva Lochana. Rajiva normally means, as per normal understanding, means lotus. So Rajiva Lochana means one who has lotus-like eyes, beautiful eyes. Rajiva also, in original Sanskrit meaning, has references of two other items. That is the deer and the fish. The deer and the fish and the lotus are all referred to by the term Rajiva. And all the three are generally equated with beautiful eyes. The deer-like eyes, the fish-like eyes, and Meenalochani, Mrigalochani, Aravindalochani. So, Rajiva Lochana. Then Ranjani. Ranjani means one who makes us happy, one who makes the devotees happy. In fact, the king is known as Raja, Ranjayati iti Raja. Because he keeps everyone happy, he is known as Raja. Not because he exerts authority, he is powerful. Raja is generally associated with power and authority, exercising overlordship. That is all incidental. He is known as Raja because he is liked very much by all the citizens. So here, Ranjani also means the same, one who pleases her devotees. Ramani means one who engages in sports with the devotees, various kinds of sports, that is Ramani. Rasya means, it has its connotation from Rasa. Raso Vai Saha, Veda says. That means the Parabrahma is Rasa, because he is Ananda. Parabrahma is Ananda, Sachidananda. So it is all Rasa. That means something very sweet, something which we can enjoy. So Rasya means an object to be enjoyed, Devi to be enjoyed, because Devi is Ananda Swarupini. Ranat Kinkani Mekhala, the some whose waistband, Mekhala is the waistband, Odhyana, has got small tiny bells which are known as Kinkinis. Ranat means making beautiful sounds. We have seen this before, and in Soundarya also, Shankaracharya talks about Kwanat Kanchi Dama. There it means the same. Rama is reference to Lakshmi, Mahalakshmi. Because Lakshmi and Saraswati are the immediate emanations of Devi. Because she is associated as Parvati with Shiva, and her emanations, her own amshas, are Lakshmi and Saraswati. This has come again and again. In Sutta Samhita, for example, he says, Lakshmi Vagadi Rupena Nartaki Vibhatiya. Lakshmi Vak Adi Rupena. Lakshmi Saraswati. These are the several other forms. Rakendu Vadana. Raka Indu is Purna Chandra. Raka Indu means Purna Chandra, the full moon. So one whose face is like a full moon. Rati Rupa, Rati Priya. Rati is the wife of Manmatha. So when she says Rati Rupa, she has taken the form of Rati. That means what? Devi is so beautiful. Rati is beautiful because of Devi's special association with her, special blessing. That is what here it means. It can also mean, there can be a different meaning. Rati means enjoyment. So all enjoyments, whatever, all enjoyments in this universe which jivas enjoy, all of them are forms of Devi only. Because she is the original Ananda. So whatever gives you Ananda here may be temporary. All are temporary, naturally. Transient. Even those transient streaks of happiness are forms of Devi, Rati Rupa, Rati Priya. One who has got a special liking for Rati, who is the consort of Manmatha. That is why when Manmatha was burnt to ashes, Rati went and appealed to Devi, and Devi promised that Manmatha will be brought back to life. And that promise was kept at the time of marriage with Shiva. Till then she had to wait. It's the appropriate time I will get Manmatha back to life, and that appropriate time was the time of marriage with Shiva. So that is Rati Priya. Rakshakari. Rakshakari means one who is engaged in protection of the universe. Rakshakari. Rakshasagri, that goes with Rakshakari, because if you want to protect, then you have to protect from evil forces, isn't it? Sadhu Paripalanam, Dushta Nigraham, isn't it? Shishta Paripalanam, Dushta Nigraham. These are the two aspects. That is how Dharma can be established. Dharma Samsthapanarthaya, Sambhavami Yuge Yuge. So Dharma, for establishing Dharma, for seeing the Dharma is there in proper shape, then you have to remove evil forces, fight evil forces. That is what Devi has been doing herself and through Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. In fact, in Devi Mahatmyam, Durga Saptashati, she herself has said, Tirtham yada yada badha danavotha bhavishyati. Danava means Rakshasa only. Tada tada avatiryaham karishyam arisamkshayam. Karishyami arisamkshayam. Ari means enemy. So I will eliminate all the enemies. She has given a promise. Yada yada danavotha badha bhavishyati. Rama. Rama means a beautiful woman. In fact, it means any woman, generally a beautiful woman. And there is a clear statement in Durga Saptashati, all the women are forms of Devi. So you have to be respectful to all the women. This has been mentioned in Devi Mahatmya, it has been mentioned in Manusmriti, many Shastras. In Linga Puranam, it says beautifully like this. Shankara Purusha Sarve Striya Sarva Maheshwari. All men are forms of Shankara and all women are forms of Maheshwari. Pullinga Shabda Vakyaye Esharudra Prakirtitaha. Strilinga Shabda Vakyaya Sarva Gaurya Vibhutaya. In Sanskritam, even inanimate objects are falling into either Pullinga or Strilinga. That is why he says, even those objects which are Pullinga are to be taken as forms of Shiva. Those objects which are associated with Strilinga to be taken as forms of Devi. Evam Stri Purusha Proktaha Tayoreva Vibhutayaha. Tayoreva Vibhutayaha. All are Devi's glorious forms. Rama. Ramana Lampata. Before that, in Shastra, they say that you have to please, you have to keep the women pleased always. It comes in Manusmriti, it comes in many other Shastras. Parashara Smriti he is quoting. Striya Tushta, Striyo Rushta, Tushta, Rushta, Devataha. If you keep women happy, Devatas become happy. If you make them angry, Devatas will become angry. Vardhayanti kulam tushtaha, ashayanti apamanitaha. Vardhayanti kulam tushtaha. When they are pleased, they will develop your kulam. They will develop your lineage. Whereas if they are disgraced, ashayanti apamanitaha, they will destroy your lineage. Ramana Lampata. Ramana means one who makes us happy, like Raja we said. Raja refers to a king, but Ramana is anyone. Anyone who pleases us is Ramana. Generally refers to a husband for a woman. That is the general application where the term Ramana is used. Ramana is also used to describe Krishna, for example, because his form is pleasing to everyone. There is nobody who is displeased with Krishna's form, even his enemies. So he is known as Ramana, Gopika, Ramana, etc. We say. So Ramana means one who is pleasing to us. Now, Ramana Lampata. Lampata means one who has got a greed, one who is very much addicted, very much enjoying that company. That is Ramana Lampata. Devi enjoys very much the company of Parameshwara. That is the meaning. Parameshwara is Ramana for her, and she enjoys that company. Ramana Lampata. राजराजार्चिता राज्ञै रम्या राजीवलोचना रञ्जनी रमणीरस्य रणकिङ्किणिमेखला रमा राकेन्दुवदना रतिरूपा रतिप्रिया रक्षाकरी राक्षसघ्नी रामा रमणलम्पटा
काम्या कामकला रूपा कदम्ब कुसुम प्रिया कल्याणी जगती कंद करुणा रस सागरा कलावती कलालाप कांता कादंबरी प्रिया वरदा वामनयना वारुणी मदविह्वला.
Kamya, one who is very much liked by us. Kamya. It came in a different form earlier. Rasya. Rasya means actually one who is very sweet. That is Rasya. Here it means one who is liked, whose very presence is very much enchanting to us. That is Kamya. And it generally the term used for mumukshus, those who are interested in moksha, yogis who are interested in moksha, who are striving for moksha. For them, Devi is Kamya, because their one pointed attention is to attain Devi, isn't it? That is why she is Kamya for them. Kamakala Rupa. We have seen before what is Kamakala, a very advanced Bija Akshara and a very advanced form of worship of Devi, beyond even Panchadashakshari mantra. It has got a separate special place. We saw that before, Kamakala. So Kamakala Rupa, Devi, who is of the form of that worship, special worship, Kamakala. That is the direct meaning of this term with reference to that particular form of worship. But if you take the basic normal Sanskrit interpretation, Kama and Kala. Kama means she gives all our kamas, all our desires she fulfills. This is mentioned in Pali Puranam, he is quoting. Kamarthamagata yasmat mayakardham mahagiro kamakhya prochate devi nilakutaraho chada kamada kamini kamya kanta kamangadayini kamanganashini yasmat kamakhya tena kathyate. Why she is known as Kamakhya? Why she is known as Kama? Kamakhya means Kama, a person whose name is Kama is called Kamakhya. Akhya means name. So, why? He is saying Kamada, Kamini, Kamya, Kanta, Kamangadayini. Various reasons he is giving. So, Kamada is the main one who fulfills all our desires. So, is Kama. Kala. Kala means everything, all knowledge. We have seen before. 64 Kalas we saw. So, she is of the form of those Kalas. So, Kama, Kala, Rupa. In fact, all desires or basically desire for Devi. This is what Upanishad says. All desire, any type of desire we have. I desire a watch, for example. Now, though our desire is for a watch, we want to become happy by possessing the watch. What is not going to give us happiness? Our desire to be happy is behind our desire for a watch. Our desire to be happy is stemming from our desire to be part of Devi. That is how Upanishad analyzes this beautifully. So, Kama Kala Rupa, Kadamba Kusuma Priya, one who likes, has got a special liking for Kadamba flowers. There is a Kadamba Vana around, we saw this before. There is a Kadamba Vana around the Chintamani Griha. Mahapadma Tavi, then Kadamba Vana, then Chintamani Griha. Kalyani. Kalyani means one who is of the form of auspiciousness. Kalyana means auspiciousness. This is normal meaning. Then he is giving another special meaning. Kalya means, in Sanskrit, Kalya means a speech which is auspicious. And Kalyani, because by her speech, she produces auspiciousness. By her speech, she produces auspiciousness. So anyway, it's associated with auspiciousness. Jagati Kanda. Kanda is the root. Like potato, for example. They are all known as Kanda Moola Phala, you might have seen. When we are talking about rishis, their food is Kanda Moola Phala, we say. So Kanda is like a moola, both are roots by different types. Phala is a fruit. So Kanda is the root. Now Jagati Kanda, she is the root of the entire universe. Without her, there is no universe. So Jagati Kanda, Karuna Rasa Sagara. Rasa means water here. So an ocean filled with the water of compassion. That is what Devi is. Devi is an ocean. Ocean means what? Endless source of water. Tremendous amount of water is there in an ocean. So similarly, tremendous amount of compassion is there with Devi. The only thing is, we have to pray to her and pray for that compassion. Karuna Rasa Sagara. Kalavati. We have seen just now the same. One who is possessing all the knowledge, all the arts, all the kalas. Chatushshashti Kala Mayi we saw, similar to that. Kalalapa. Alapa means speaking. Kala Alapa. One who likes to speak about arts, one who likes to speak about knowledge. When poets bring out, when they speak their poems in front of Devi, Devi becomes very happy. That is how all these stotras came. Why these stotras are all in very nice, beautiful poetry? They are not in prose. Why? Because poetry is interesting. It catches our attention. It is another matter that it is easy to get by heart. That is also a reason for using Anushtuk Chandas and poetry, etc. But the main reason is poetry is liked by Devi. That is why Kalalapa, because she likes to converse in the form of beautiful kala, beautiful words, beautiful arts. Because not just the words, the substance also will be beautiful. The words as well as the substance. That is a kala. Of course, it can also be interpreted as one who is having very sweet speech. Her speech is very sweet. Because Allah Madhurya Vinarbharchita Kachapi, we have seen before, some same meaning can be taken. Kanta. Kanta means beautiful. Beautiful woman is called Kanta. And generally it is associated with a wife. Kanta is generally a term associated with wife, and here it is associated with Parameshwara. Now, also it can be interpreted like this. Ka Anta. Ka means come has got a meaning of Brahma. Come has got a meaning of Parabrahma. Anta means after all, what is the end of Devi? Devi is Parabrahma. That is the end. There is nothing beyond it, isn't it? So one whose end is Parabrahman, whose end form is Parabrahman. All the other forms are lower forms, isn't it? For our purpose, we have created a lot of forms, and Devi, out of compassion, has allowed us to create all those forms for worship. But what is the true form? That is the Parabrahma form. Kadambari Priya. Kadambari is generally interpreted as liquor. Now, if you see Devi Mahatmyam, Durga Saptashati, when Devi is fighting those asuras, there are references to her taking liquor and then fighting. Wait, she is telling Kumbha, for example, wait, let me finish this cup of liquor. It is there in Devi Mahatmya. So there are passages which say that she likes very much good liquor. Now, this should not be interpreted to mean that we should also consume liquor. It doesn't mean that. We should leave it at that she likes liquor and she uses it for fighting with asuras. But Kadambari can also mean cuckoo, koyal, can also mean Saraswati, according to dictionary. It can mean cuckoo, koyal, it can mean Saraswati, Kadambari, Priya. Varada, one who gives us boons. Abhayahasta, Varadahasta, we have been seeing. Varadahasta is generally in the left hand, pointing to the feet. Abhayahasta is in the right hand, with raised palm, isn't it? Assuring us of no fear. Now, this is normally Abhayahasta and Varadahasta, but Devi has been described in Saundarya as not having Abhayahasta and Varadahasta, and she gives all our boons through her feet only. Saundarya says this beautifully. So, like other devatas, she doesn't have to display a Varadahasta. She gives all the varas through her feet only. That is the speciality of Devi. Then Vamanayana. Vamanayana means one with beautiful eyes. Vama means beautiful. The straight meaning. One who is having beautiful eyes. But what is Nayana? Nayana means a leading light. That is called Nayana. A leader is called Nayana. One who takes us. That is why Neta is called the leader. Because if you close your eyes, you don't know where you are. You cannot take your next step. It is I which gives you the power to take, which I leads you on your path. That is why it's called Nayana. Now, similarly, Vamanayana means one who is taking you beautifully on a good path. One who is taking on a beautiful path. Vamanayana. Devi, if you take Saranagati in Devi, take refuge in Devi, then she will definitely take you on a virtuous path, on a path of punya, leading to moksha. That is another meaning of Vama. Another meaning is, Nayana means what? One who is leading. When you lead, there will be an argument, isn't it? In court, for example, a leading argument is there, it is resisted by the opposing arguments. And the resisting and the one who started the argument has to prove with evidences. So Nayana means pramana, with proof, with evidence. The one who is having beautiful evidence. That means she herself is the evidence, and you don't have to look for any other evidence. She herself is moksha, she herself is the destination, so you don't need any other evidence. Varuni Madavishpada. Again, Varuni means a liquor. Varuni means a liquor. It is associated with Varuna Deva. That's why it's called Varuni. And Mother Vihvala. That means Vihvala means one who is extremely happy, who has forgotten her body. That is Vihvala. Mother Vihvala, because of the intoxication of that Varuni, she has forgotten her body. That means she is extremely happy. This is the direct meaning of Varuni Mada Vihvala. Now it can also be taken like this. Now the commentator gives another beautiful interpretation to Varuni Mada Vihvala. Varuni Mata Avihvala. It speaks like this. Not Varuni Mada Vihvala. Varuni Mata Avihvala. Avihvala means one who never becomes tired, one who never becomes exhausted. He is Avihvala. Varuni Mata is Adishesha, because one of the main Naivedyas for Adishesha is Varuni. There also Varuni comes, the liquor. And he is known as Varuni Mata, because one of the main Naivedyas for him, offerings for him is Varuni. So he is known as Varuni Mata. And this Adishesha carries the entire earth like a small mustard seed on his head, and he never become tired because of Devi's grace. Varuni Mata Avihvala. Kamya Kamakala Rupa Kadamba Kusuma Priya Kalyani Jagati Kanda Karuna Rasa Sagara Kalavati Kalalapa Santa Kadambari Priya Varada Vamanayana Varuni Mada Vihvala.
विश्वाधिका वेदवेद्या विन्ध्याचलनिवासिनी विधात्री वेदजननी विष्णुमाया विलासिनी क्षेत्रस्वरूपा क्षेत्रेशी क्षेत्रज्ञपालिनी क्षयवृद्धिर्विनिर्मुक्ता क्षेत्रपालसमर्चिता.
Vishwadhika. Vishwa is the created universe. Vishwam Vishnur Vashatkaraha. Vishwam is the created universe. One who is beyond the universe. Vishwa Adhika. One who is beyond the universe. Universe. There are beautiful statements in Bhagavad Gita where he says, I am the universe, I am not the universe. He says both. Which means what? Which means after having created the universe, Devi has entered the universe. To that extent, Devi is the universe. But Devi is not the universe because the universe keeps being created and being destroyed. That is the nature of the universe. So how can something which is being created and destroyed represent an eternal Vastu? So she is Vishwa Adhika. Veda Vedya, one who is known through Vedas. As we saw just now,
I think Mama got disconnected, right?
Just a small announcement from everybody that there has been some technical issues on Guruji's end. So we'll meet again for the Tamil class tomorrow, and we'll resume our class next week again at the same time. Thank you so much for your understanding. Our session is concluded, right?